space is weird. All of you know. There's a lot of things that are unknown out in the world. And you all have been working together for a little bit, and you've been discovering the unknown and the known knowns. The unknown knowns and the known knowns. Yeah, this is things Samuel L. Jackson said. Anyway.
And the gnomes.
Space
and
gnomes?
The gnomes. There's space gnomes. There are space gnomes. There are space... Most of the races you'd find in D&D. There's also some interesting ones, like the amoeba type, which April is playing, which is in a mech suit that is copying another race in the game. We'll get to that. Your crew here has been tasked with a job. You see, y'all are smugglers. At least that's what your ship's capable of, and that's what you tell yourselves. And y'all are okay at it most of the time if y'all can get out of your own ways. And that's usually the problem, getting in your own way. Indulging your vices a smidgen too much, that sort of thing. But it's a-okay because all of you have figured out how to make that all work between each other just fine.
Wink.
Have we though?
Grex's Guys for Jeep is your tend to go to for job offers. Grex has no problems with working with your crew, despite some of you being, well, maybe alienating a group or two for reasons that we'll get into at some point or the other. Maybe not having the best reputation with a few of these factions that exist out in the world. Grax, for whatever reason, still loves you all, for better or worse. Or maybe Grax just needs cannon fodder. Who knows? You don't ask questions. But Grax wants you to help him with a little thing. Occasionally, Grax has worked with some of the other factions for jobs that they don't want to necessarily have straight up involvement with. And when those happen, he needs people that he can trust-ish. Or if they fail, they'll probably die, so he doesn't have to worry about any real messiness leads back to him. And Grax has worked with Astrogations Inc. to have you all recover an AI. Grax contacts you again. Hey, you guys. So look, I need help on a thing, but I need you all to make sure that no one else knows about it. You know, this is the sort of job that's on the, what do you call it? The DL, as they say. There's an AI, the Astrogations Inc., or the employer, as I prefer you to call them, is sort of kind of lost. And they need to get it back. And they need you to recover it. Now they're out, unfortunately, in the Elven Empire. In Paradise. Pretty place, lots of rich folks. Should be a easy job. You go in there, you pretend to be fancy, or you are fancy in the case of somebody like Tiffany, whatever. You go in there, you infiltrate, you grab the AI, you get out, you bring it back to me, everything's golden, right?
Yeah, definitely. Easy peasy. We got this.
I am fancy. You're so right.
That was the most important part you took from that?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Ari, you said Elven Empire. Do you have the place that we need to get into? Any details that you can send us? Security features, any of that stuff?
Security, you probably have to find out yourself. I suspect it's a bunch of rich folks, so it's going to be pretty secure. They'll have, guards out, maybe they'll even hire a few other groups. I don't know. Not really all my thing to dig into all the nitty-gritty of the details. All I know is you're supposed to find the AI on this little machine, and he shows like a little hollow picture of what this thing looks like, and it looks like a little disc. And if you've seen Halo and you've seen Cortana pop up out of the thing, it's essentially that sort of thing. But you have to have the whole disc. And you pick that up, you bring it back here, everything's golden. Now, here's the thing I'm not supposed to really tell you about, but I'm gonna tell you anyway, because I like you and I don't want to see you die.
Ah. Thanks, Grax.
They might have employed Scale and Fang to protect this thing, because, you know, the way that Astrogation Zinc's put it, is stolen. So we're just stealing back. It's not really stealing in that place, it's recovery. That's the word I like to use for it, recovery.
Grax, really? Scale and Fang?
But don't get caught with it.
Oh, come on.
What? It's not, I didn't do it.
Alright, fine.
And
You're
sure
extra careful then.
You're sure it's in the Elven Empire?
I don't know where else Paradise 1 is located other than the Elven Empire.
I was hoping it would have moved by now.
I mean, the galaxy does sort of shift, but, you know, wear a hat or something.
I'm gonna need, okay, yeah, you're right. A hat and some sunglasses, that'll protect me from... Yeah.
Maybe some yoga pants or whatever.
Quish is gonna pull a piece of metal off their, like a random chunk of metal, because Quish's suit is just covered with like things. And the closest one that looks like a hat will hand it to you.
It does not look like a hat.
I weave it into my hair.
Disguise.
Thank you, Quish.
Now here's the thing. This job pays well. I take my bet off the top, but you're looking at 8 creds. Not bad at all.
Yeah, not bad, not bad. All right, great. Well, anything else you need to tell us, Grax, before we dive in?
Don't go shooting up the place. That's probably a bad idea. And don't tell them I gave you the job.
Right, yeah. Total secrecy
Those
here.
are the big ones. And don't get caught. Really, like, really, for real. Don't get caught. Those guys, they're not nice if they catch people.
You know who else also isn't very nice? The tabloids.
I wouldn't know anything about that. They don't like to write about Grax here. They say that this place is trash or whatever, and then they just kind of ignore me.
As we're having this conversation, do I have like a data pad or something that I could like quickly Google like my name and my family's name?
Let's say you do.
Okay.
I don't know. Given your background, do you think you'd show up in the tabloids?
Yes and no. I
Recently.
mostly want to be like, is my father still in jail? Have people gotten their money back? Because maybe if they got their money back, they won't really care that I'm there. You know?
No, but you don't see a whole lot of new news on y'all, but you do see some blog posts, maybe some propaganda essentially saying, basically your family can fuck off.
Okay, great.
Take yourselves to the Spulcher Star and stay there forever.
Oh, well, I won't be doing that. But I understand why we fucked over a lot of people. Okay, great.
Yeah, don't you kind of fuck over everyone? Isn't that like your whole deal?
Wow. Are we gonna do
what?
this
I
right
said
now?
it affectionately.
I said
it
we doing this
affectionately.
right now? Look, it is.
Okay, y'all are gonna start bringing attention here, so I'm gonna need y'all to scoot your booch.
All right, thanks, Grax. We'll be in contact when it's all said and done. And
So, for the sake of the players here, this is fairly difficult job, but not impossible for y'all. Y'all have the tools that you need to basically infiltrate this place. Now, how y'all want to do that, that's what we're going to talk about now, because we are in essentially the planning phase of this game. Y'all tell me what y'all want to do and how you want to infiltrate essentially a ball, a big old party on a planet called Paradise, and recover a AI that is essentially locked up in a secure vault inside of this place.
All right, I've been watching
Some of the
Leverage.
things that you
I've
might
got
think
all
of-
of this
have to
going.
think about is people have invitations to these things. That's, one of the big things you have to think about. And rumor has it Scale and Fang are there for security. And if you don't know Scale and Fang, they are a crew of dragonborn bodyguards, security, mercenaries, however you want to put it. They don't only employ dragonborn, but they were basically started by a dragonborn family and have grown since then. So you might see some Gith in there and a few other different folks. All of them have branded themselves with the Scale and Fang tattoo as part of their whole working with this group. A lot of people don't do freelance work for Scale and Fang. You become part of the family.
Fair.
Like
It's a
Olive
toxic work environment.
We were just having a conversation about this.
Toxic, acid breath, whatever
Whatever
you
you
want to call it.
Don't trust a place that says everyone here is like family. It's a toxic work environment.
Don't.
Beautiful. Okay, so I'm kind of assuming we would make our way back to our ship for planning purposes, so that very
Absolutely.
private. Beautiful.
We have a cool little conference room with like the blue lights in the background and that weird beep beeping sound in the back. It's in every spaceship. There's that weird beeping sound in the background. I don't know.
Yeah,
what
we
it was.
spent too much time wiring a light system in the spaceship so that if anything goes wrong, we can have mood lighting for all scenarios.
The beeping is really like nobody knows where it's coming from, but it actually is coming from Quish's suit, and we just haven't figured it out yet.
I picked something up. It looked fun.
So we've appropriately mood lit our conference room.
Yep. Mm-hmm. We have some soothing music playing in the background because Tiffany is low-key freaking out about having to go home, basically. Fuck.
Do we have a cool like wall of screens so we can do the like thing that all like heist movies and shows do where they put up all the plans, they have all the pieces?
Yeah,
Oh my
and
God,
one of those like clear
please.
boards and a white marker so we can like
Yeah.
Like
This is
simplify.
futuristic, but we still do need a whiteboard.
A clear board.
So y'all don't have to go into every single detail that y'all
This
wanna
is
do.
the first time we
Essentially,
talk about the room. We have to set up the room.
Yeah.
We need to know what the
This
room
one-
is.
this one's
We need to
fine.
know the room.
Don't mess with my immersion, Prince.
The seats are so comfortable.
Okay.
The seats are so, it's like the nicest thing we have on the ship, and the rest of the ship is not great.
We spent all of our time making the conference room really good.
Yeah. We got
I
like
don't know
really
if the
nice
show's gonna get
chairs.
picked up for a season 2, so only one room of the ship is stepped out.
Yeah. This is also where we sleep. Because the chairs are so
mind you, y'all have a big enough ship to have a crew. So people pass this and watch y'all go through y'all motions of planning. Some of them absolutely think this is absurd. Like they're just like walking by, like just don't look at me. I don't. Nope. I want nothing to do with. Don't call me in to help pin something. I'm not helping with the lights this time. I got electrocuted. Y'all ordered the cheap shit. No, not again.
We didn't order the cheap shit. We just didn't order it through legal means.
we
And
were
so
shopping.
sometimes
We were shopping on a budget. That doesn't mean it was cheap.
it fell off the back
Mhm.
of someone's ship.
Yeah.
That's how we get a lot of stuff.
So the plan types in the game, just for the sake of the audience, there's 6 different plan types essentially: assault, deception, infiltration, mystic, social, transport. In the case of this, I mean, all of these could potentially work. it's up to you on which one y'all all choose to go with. And then you pick your item loadouts. And if you want to, you can talk about a particular detail, like what's your point of attack, who you know that might know about this place, that sort of thing. And we'll go through that, and then we'll jump into the actual doing of the thing.
All right.
I feel like deception is probably the best way to go here, eh?
Yeah, deception and infiltration, probably.
Yeah, I agree.
We don't necessarily. Maybe a splash of social just in case, because it is a party.
Yeah. Do we know what kind of people work at the parties?
Can we come in as
Sunder
catering?
Yeah, like can some of us be caterers and some of not you, Stephanie. I know you're gonna go in as a guest. You're not gonna go in as an employee.
I mean, if I'm being very frank, I probably shouldn't go in at all. But for the sake of getting paid, I will.
that's true.
I mean, yes, you can absolutely assume rightly that they will have catering.
Listen, we just need a white button-down shirt, black pants, a black tie, and we'll blend in as caterers. Watched a lot of heist movies.
A bow tie. Puts a little bow tie on the front of the suit.
Yeah.
Oh, right, the suit.
I want y'all to imagine this. Imagine a Big Daddy
Big Daddy.
from Bioshock wearing a bow tie. Because that's essentially what this suit looks like.
With just trash, not trash, but just junk hanging off. Kind of like a hermit crab collecting shinies on their nest.
It's like if
God.
Ariel had a mech suit. This is what it would look like.
Oh my god.
Okay. Okay, we need
It's
to
like 8 foot
infiltrate
tall.
this,
How
like,
big are Big Daddies? They're like 8 foot tall, right? 7 foot tall? It's a
Something
big
like
I don't know
that.
how big. I'm big.
in the
I
suit.
truly have no idea what you're talking about, so I can't help you.
That's okay.
Don't worry, I'll send you
Send you
a
a
picture.
picture.
Okay, great.
Okay, infiltration. So we could have, so Kit and Sun could pose as waiters very easily.
I was
Tiffany
actually
could.
thinking
Absolutely good.
Yeah.
that Sunder, since they're fairly familiar with Fang and Scale. Bone and Scale? Fang and Scale.
Skull and Fang.
Skeleton Fang.
Damn it!
Skull and Fang? Wow.
I like Scale and Fang.
We'll get there.
It's okay.
Eventually, we'll
it's
get
the first
there.
episode. Nobody look at me directly in the eyes. Scale and Fang. Scale and Fang. Sun is fairly familiar with Scale and Fang, and I think that they would try to like find somebody who was going in like as a bodyguard. You know, just like give them the old 1-2 and probably like take their fit. You know. And pose
do a
as
knockout.
a bodyguard. Yeah, do a knockout. And then if anyone, you know, is whoever's checking in the caterers, Sun can make sure that they're there to check y'all in so that you can sneak in.
So this is your infiltration
Yeah.
essentially. Your infiltration point is basically stealing catering
Yeah.
outfits.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
I have a friend who might be able to figure out who's actually catering.
Oh, that would help.
Yeah, Saphira, my best known friend. She might be going. I don't really know. It's not like we talk about these things because I can't go. I'm not bitter at all. It's fine.
I
Okay.
feel that you kind of are.
Oh, are we doing this right now?
I don't know. Do you need to do this right now?
No, but also yes, I should get a therapist.
Probably.
But
Anyways,
you
We
can't
should
afford
find
it.
one of those for the ship.
we don't have time for that right now. We have to get
Yeah,
this
or
AI.
insurance.
We don't say the I word here.
Insurance.
Called Esurance now.
Yeah.
I can't believe
you should-
Peaches is a union buster,
Not
not
sponsored.
this.
Oh my God.
wow.
Wow.
We don't talk about insurance. If we don't say it, nothing bad can happen. That's how it works.
Oh my god. All right. Okay. So the idea is you're going to learn who the catering company is through a gnome friend. And y'all are essentially going to steal catering outfits and then infiltrate as caterers.
Because see, then you have a tray. No one looks at you because you're help, right? So the high up people aren't paying attention to you. You have a tray. You can walk through the ballroom, get to wherever you need to go. No one will pay attention. We can just scurry through.
Caterers can always go in the back rooms too.
Yeah, it's Scooby-Doo rules. Come on, it's Scooby-Doo rules. They're not going to notice us because we're in catering outfits.
Yeah, we have a tray. It's fine.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So we're gonna jump right in there, I suppose.
Oh, should we also maybe try to get like blueprints of this place? It's in like a vault or something, right? Or figure out where it's being held.
Yeah, we should definitely know where the AI is being held. We have to get.
We spend the entire mission actually working food service and just get paid for a night
Getting
of
tips. We get more tips than we would getting credits for this job, and we just decide to do this instead.
Just become a catering company.
Yeah.
Ooh. That's unhinged.
We just go from having a game into a catering.
No, we're
Cooking Mama.
infiltrating as
Cooking Mama
caterers.
AU.
First ever space food truck.
Yeah.
Just pull up the side of like mining colony to sell it.
Hey, C and Tiff, welcome to playing with me and April. I'm sorry.
I adore it.
No,
I simply
don't be
adore
sorry.
it. What if Sunder is
Don't
able to
apologize.
get into pretending to be a guard, maybe instead of a caterer? They might be able to like infiltrate like the movements of where the guards are guarding the vaults, and they could probably find out that way potentially. That might be an angle too.
It's a good one.
Because they would presumably have like, here are all the like access points, here are the places that need to be guarded, make sure nobody goes back here, etc., etc., and getting like a lay of the land.
Exactly.
If Scale and Fang do ever work with outsiders, because they do sometimes, this would be an opportunity to do it. Like a big party would be when they have outsiders working with them.
We don't respect them enough to get their name right, okay?
I had to read it 3 times to make sure I said the right name.
And I think you still didn't.
It's Scale and Fang.
It's Skull and Fang.
You got it right.
It's Scale and Fang.
It's skeleton.
Oh my
That's
god!
right.
Yes.
I wrote it down wrong.
I have all the handouts in Roll20
Well,
with images.
you know what? Bold of you to
No
assume
thoughts,
that
headspace.
I can read. Okay.
We did it.
How dare you assume that I read?
I'm a mechanic. I fix robots.
Okay, so we have one of you is going to try to infiltrate the guards. The rest of you are going to be catering crew.
Yes.
Y'all are going to basically jump people to take these things from them. To do this. To know which catering company it is, you're going to have Tiffany reach out to a contact to get that info. Assuming you have rich people connections, still, some people will still fuck with you.
It's just the
You'll get
the
a
one
little
person-
bit of a lead on this.
It's the one person I know who still fucks with me, and it's my close friend Saphira. So she is they are an enabler, so they will probably be down with helping with this shenanigan.
Okay.
It's like the worst best
have
friend
you
you'll
all-
ever have.
Picked out your item log.
I have a question.
Yes,
Can we just
I
pick out
have.
whatever we want, or is there a limit? Or I see. There's I missed this little heavy to normal thing. Okay.
Yep. This is gonna determine some of your roles here.
Well,
And
let me.
Should we
do not have
should we
dice
all
at my
have
desk,
like
which is-
communicators so we can talk to each other? I have
Yeah, especially if
communicator
we're
on my
splitting
off.
up. Yep.
Yeah. What is the
Where'd you
difference
go?
between spy gear and hacking gear? Do we hacking
Spy
tools?
gear is probably stealth,
think
and hacking is to get into a door.
Yeah, I think spy gear is more like eavesdropping on people, whereas hacking is like you're getting into the matrix.
Okay. New idea. We all take 3 illicit drugs and just drug the party.
I mean,
We
we will
are
be
the caterers.
Okay, honestly, I am gonna put illicit drugs on my thing just for this.
Y'all have gone to like 17 different plans
No,
already.
this is part of the same plan. This is part of the same plan.
If it's italics, it doesn't count towards our load. So we can all take drugs.
Oh, really? Oh my
I'm
gosh.
taking
then
illicit drugs just in case.
Oh my god.
Wait, it doesn't? So that means I can also have a small drone and a genius pet?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can have victory cigars.
I didn't know we just got the italicized things.
It says
Yeah,
I
italics don't
didn't-
count for
Yeah.
load. Yeah, so you
Oh
can
my
take them.
goodness.
Look,
Perfect.
I'm never gonna read the fine print.
Yeah, bold of you to think that we read.
I have a genius pet. I don't know what it is yet. I'll figure it out eventually.
It's your suit.
Okay.
My suit is my pet.
Your suit
I'm
is a
going to
genius.
set a few clocks based
Okay.
on what y'all told me.
Oh no.
Okay,
But
All
if
right,
you take spy gear, I'll take hacking gear.
I grabbed hacking tools.
Okay.
Do you want
Do you
some?
have good hacking?
I have 1 hack. Do you have more hack? than
I
me?
have 1 hack.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I do also. I have 2 rig
Wait,
as
I
well.
have
So.
I have a fine hacking rig that I can take.
Oh.
I don't know if that's different. I'm assuming it's
know.
better than just regular hacking tools.
Probably.
It sounds good.
Yeah. So I can
Yeah.
take that if you want to leave that hacking tool space open.
Yeah. I'll take spy gear then, just in case, since you can do hacking things.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I also have vision enhancing goggles that I can take.
Ooh, nice. All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring my fine small Urbot, even though I don't know what that is. But as a little bot sounds like it will be helpful. And it doesn't count against me.
Okay, yeah. So I'm taking a fine hacking rig, vision enhancing goggles, and a communicator. Those are things that count against me. I'm taking 3, so I'll be on light.
Oh, it can carry a few things. Oh no,
I'm
little
taking
little
a
bots.
normal load through with Grim, my fine vibroblade, a detonator launcher, a detonator, and a communicator.
I like that
Oh,
you're coming
people.
ready to just party.
I was like, I've got a
I
blaster
know that we're
pistol.
gonna have to blow up a door at some point. It's no
That- yeah,
problem.
that's my
I'm
thought
ready
as
to blow
well.
up that door specifically.
Being prepared for all types of different situations is
Smart.
absolutely helpful.
All right,
Not
I've got a
terrible,
normal load.
Depending
as
on how
well.
this plays out.
All right.
I also have a normal load. Sorry, my brain just
I'm
went to a
bringing the
very immature
grappling
place.
Yeah, you're going to the phrasing in there. Yeah, I know.
I'm bringing a grappling hook just in case.
I have a fine coat, because obviously, a blaster pistol, and a communicator.
So you're rocking a fine coat as the help.
I will hang it up.
Okay. All right.
Beautiful.
So
I won't bring a coat. That's fine. Good
Bring
point.
your
I don't
coat,
want to
it's
have to.
fine.
I don't want to have to get it later, and I will forget.
Yeah, don't ruin your coat. We
Yeah,
have to
like-
blend in.
April, you've met me. I will forget.
So one of the things I can bring is maps and charts. Would that be the map of the building, or is that just generic maps and charts?
that is generic maps and charts. I will say, just for the sake of my GM head, y'all don't have a map of this building. Y'all are gonna have to do some work.
Beautiful. That was my thought as well.
All right. So, assuming you all are prepared with all of your loadouts now.
Oh.
Here's the scene. Y'all have managed to mostly successfully make your way into here. Y'all have conked out a few guards, got into the catering truck, essentially told somebody they're relieved, and essentially they don't have a job. It was it sort of pissed some people off, but you know, y'all managed to make that work. So several of you are inside of the building at this point, and this place is posh. It is essentially has a small forest in the inside of the building. It is sort of like a greenhouse, but not all sweltering like. Somehow they've made the climate control in here absolutely amazing. So it is a mansion with a forest in it, with trees and tables and drinks and various different people, obviously from high society, in this place. And for the most part, the help is ignored. However, security has started to take closer glances at you all. Y'all are starting this in a risky position based on dice rolls here. Y'all are not exactly known, but everybody had, and you find this out pretty quickly as y'all make it into here, that everybody had files and folders on them already approved before they got into the building. So you all showing up out of nowhere, even being able to hack your way through, showing up on these documentations, y'all don't have the folders of approval with Scale and Fang. So they're giving y'all side eyes. Sun, well, Sun has some connections. Let's put it like this. So Sun is part of the security crew. And you all have made your way in. And the idea now is to find where the hell are they keeping this thing? Because there's no place that seems very obvious of a safe or a vault that you've come across. There's a library in one of the rooms. There is a large ballroom is the best way to put it. There's a huge foyer where a giant tree sits in the middle of it, and this is where a lot of the tables and a lot of people are just congregating around in here. And there is an upstairs that assumed to y'all is living quarters, but you haven't really got a chance to go up there because there is security standing at the stairs, essentially making sure you can't go in. And there's security laid out through this place in most of the areas. You can't go somewhere without seeing someone with the Scale and Fang logo on their person, armored up with blades and so on.
This is a fancy mansion. Are there like back stairs, like think old Victorian, like servants passageways here that we could maybe find and try to get upstairs in a less obvious way? I'm not above climbing through an air duct, but like, are there stairs?
Not that you've seen, actually.
Okay.
No back ways. It seems that all of the places and entryways to things are put in obvious places where people will be seen. You get the idea that the people who live here, the Tagadongs, they are the type of people who want to be seen, because there are literally windows everywhere. The tree has been grown in places where it has holes where people can climb in and walk up into the tree without actually damaging it. But everything in here is meant to be seen, from the library to the shelves to the tables to the artworks. all of this is meant to be seen from anybody coming around. If you fly above this place, it is gold domed and windows of skylights that you can see inside of it. They're not hiding anything, obviously, here.
Where has Sunder been posted? Just like for their work as a guard here with Scale and Fang. All in air quotes.
You are, Sunder, they are posted essentially at the kitchen entrance from the main foyer area. So you are watching the catering company enter and leave, essentially through there.
And through us wandering around as caterers and kind of looking at everything, I'm assuming it's pretty obvious that this main floor is really the like party, like see and be seen. So if they were keeping anything,
Absolutely.
It would have to be upstairs. Okay.
Upstairs or somewhere with a hidden entrance or exit or something like that. It wouldn't be here. You can put that together pretty easily.
I had a feeling. Okay.
Would I know this family at all? From the before times?
I would say yeah. You've heard of them at least. These might not be people that you hung out with necessarily, but
Okay.
you've definitely heard of them.
Okay. And I mean, besides the
Marilyn Tagadong is a famous elven artist, and her paintings hang everywhere in this place. And her paintings are not, the actual physical paintings are not hung up. They're all basically very, very elaborate holograms.
okay, like so elaborate that they look real.
Yes, essentially.
And how big are they?
Some of them, the size of, a giant television or a huge window. Some of them are like mural sized.
Okay.
Some of them are smaller, but it just depends.
So as I'm making my way, around the room, I think there are some points where like, staff will get out of the way and sort of like be near a wall until they're called over. So as I'm going through, I kind of want to lean against the larger paintings to see if there's maybe a door behind them since they look so realistic.
Let's say, roll me study.
Okay, so I just do it's one die per dot that I have in that? Or?
Yep. And you're taking your best result. And if you get 2 6s by chance, you'll get a critical.
Oh, so it's 1d6 and then an extra one depending on how many dots I have? I'm trying to understand. Okay, great.
Or you can just click it on your character sheet.
I already rolled on my real dice. I got a 5.
That's fine.
It's my highest result.
Okay. Sweet. So you look at these images and there's no, looking around this place, there's no doors behind the paintings. Essentially, what you can pull from these holograms is that somewhere in the house, they're basically taking a recording of these. Maybe they're in a vault along with the AI. But these things are basically being projected from somewhere else. Because what you notice is that there's little details that would not be a part of the painting. Like there's a slight shadow from where they might be on a wall, where it's not on the wall here, but it's just like an image of that shadow.
Okay.
that sort of thing.
Okay. I'll like subtly communicate. We all have our communicator, so like I don't know, it's probably that douchebag thing in movies where like you press it's completely obvious what's going on, but like, you know, for the for the sake of immersion, you just pretend like that makes sense. And I'll be like, we need to find where these are being projected from, because I think that's where it might be. Do we see where like the projection, like the projector is? Like if I look up, do I see where it's aiming down from?
All of these have their own self projectors, essentially.
Right. Okay.
They seem to be wired to something, maybe like networked in the house or something like that. But they all have like little, basically mini projectors.
So if we can maybe sort of reverse engineer where we start from the projector and work our way back to the vault or wherever this is, we might be able to find the AI.
Question, GM. After Stephanie points this out, because I have both a fine hacking rig and vision enhancing goggles, and I actually read what they did, it says I can change the light spectrums and stuff and have visualization goggles with a fine hacking rig. Combined, can I do that like video game thing where you push the left trigger and all of a sudden the red wires appear in the ceiling and I can like track it?
I'll let you try that, but you have to roll.
Okay.
Roll your hack.
Hack. Okay. Hack. I just click on the word hack?
I
Yep.
think so.
Yes. What is my position?
Your position is
We're-
risky.
Yeah, we're risky right now.
Risky.
That
We
could
didn't have
change, but you are
folders.
risky right now.
My effect, limited, great, or extreme, or standard?
Let's go with standard.
Standard. Submit. Bonus dice, 0? Submit.
Yep, there you go.
I don't know what I rolled. Where did it go?
Doesn't actually show what you rolled. What the
I rolled a
Yeah.
1.
fuck? Oh, that is a
Oh,
one.
yeah, you did.
That's what
rolled
it
a
was.
Should've rolled. You said you have a pip in hacking, right? So you
Yes.
should have rolled 2d6s and then you take whichever's
okay.
higher.
Yeah.
So that might have been the
Kinda
bonus dice
okay,
that it
risky,
wanted you to input.
Standard, bonus dice, 2. So 2 dice? Or bonus dice, 1?
You would have one
bonus dice,
bonus
just
dice.
Yeah.
We're gonna learn this together, everyone.
Yep.
Yay!
There
I'm
we
learning
go.
how this
So,
goes.
5 and a
Roll
2.
5 and a 2. Okay.
That's much better.
So, just so for the audience's sake, when you roll a 5, that is considered, or 4 or 5 is considered a mixed result or a limited or partial effect. So, I'll give you a little something here. Yes, essentially, what you're trying to do, the whole video game thing, follow the wires sort of thing, you do follow the wires. And what you notice is, going into the library, that's where these wires all lead to. It seems to be behind a wall in one of the library walls. What's back there must be some space, because there is a ways that these cables go.
I will communicate that with the rest of the group. But unlike the rest of them, you don't actually see Quish move because they are inside the suit, so everything is like master controlled in the suit, so they just push a button.
I love them.
Not the Bluetooth technology.
Yeah, I got Bluetooth in the suit.
So the wires lead
We are super duper advanced.
Yeah.
space travel. We got Bluetooth.
Whiteboards and Bluetooth.
I think while all of this is going down, since Sunder is right with the door where all the caterers are coming in and out, and we're kind of being noticed a little bit, I think that they are going to try to, like, I assume the guards are like paired up, so I think they're going to try to make conversation with the other guard to distract them a little so that my fellow teammates can have a little bit more freedom and maybe they stop noticing us so much.
Okay.
Just like leaning to the other guy being like, yeah, this is some party, huh? you know, just like small talk, but like using, I think they're like kind of big and muscular, so like using their bulk to even just like stand in front of the door in like kind of a not oblivious but obtrusive way to make it easier for yeah.
I like this. I'll let you roll either sway or command for this one.
I will go with command because I have 2 pips in that. So that's 3 dice total, eh?
Yes.
Yep.
Awesome. Excellent. I also got a 5 as my highest roll.
Cool. So you are talking this person up, but basically you're like making sure that they know that you're a bigger boss than them, because that's how command works. You are a bigger person, and it is intimidating talking to you essentially. And what you get out of this person is they are relatively new, and they're really trying to be good at their job. And there's just this little halfling that is just looking up at you. He's like, so what have you learned on these things? Like, how do you learn to watch and really be observant on these jobs? Because this is also overwhelming. There's dragon boards, and they wanted me. I just graduated from like the school of hard knocks. Apparently it's actually a real school. I thought it was like a fake place, but no, they take you there, you get your ass beat, and you beat asses, and you learn to be a true badass, and you look like you've been a true badass forever. So and he's like, why is that person like staring at that hologram? Like everyone knows what holograms.
Yeah, no, see, that's yeah, well, I didn't have to go to school to learn how to do hard knocks, obviously, so, yeah, just stick with me, kid, and I'll show you the ropes. Don't worry about it. It actually, don't worry about staff who are just looking at stuff. That's totally normal. What you want to keep your eyes out for, and they scan the crowd, is that guy. And they pull, like, a random noble who's, like, laughing very, like, haughtily, you know? You see the way his shoulders bounce? Keep your eyes trained on him for the whole night. I just know some shit's about to go down. And that's how they're gonna try to literally move his focus away and like train him by making him stare at the nobility.
Perfect. Okay. All right. Anyone else making a move now that you see this this conversation go on?
Okay, so the wires from the projector go towards to a library wall, not to like, it's like through the wall. So we'd have to find a way into the library to check that out, making sure I understand.
You have to go into the library and
Are there any keyholes or seams in the door?
and
Or in the wall?
You mean
Sorry.
the wall?
Yeah, the wall I'm looking at.
They're books, lots of books.
Gotta start pulling them books.
Wait, hold on. We're in the big tree ballroom area, right? Or are we also in the library?
No.
No, you're in the big tree
Okay.
ball.
Quish is in line.
Quish has followed
Yeah.
the site of these
Right.
cables into the library, knowing now, going to take a look where these lead to, they have to be
Yeah.
behind a wall in the library, wherever
Yeah,
these
and they've
Oh,
communicated
okay.
with us what's happening.
I have an idea.
Okay.
Go for it.
Because everyone else has to make their way to the library first, right?
That's
I'm gonna-
correct. Now, how everybody's going to get to the library without being noticed, just wandering around the library all together.
I'm gonna take my suit that's
Awesome.
holding a tray of canapes. I'm gonna turn it around so its butt is towards the books, and I'm gonna put it in stasis mode. So it just stands there. I'm just gonna park, and then I'm gonna crawl out of a little vent that I have, and I have an amoeboid body. It's jelly. So I can fit behind the books and kind of squeeze my way to see if there's any doors as I like wiggle through the books without moving them.
So you're basically going to stand in front of a wall in stasis, holding a tray. You're going to slip out of the body and then try to slime your way through books.
Yes.
To see if
Okay.
they can find like the door or whatever.
Because I could fit
Honestly,
into, like,
genius.
any
Yeah.
size, so I wouldn't actually have to move the books to be behind them.
Yeah. I also have to ask, where is this vent located?
It's the butt.
It's
I knew it.
It's gonna be like full Power
Oh my
Rangers movie
God.
where like I hit a button and I
Like, it just, and then you get shit out.
yeah.
Yeah.
Where I just like drop down the tunnel. It's very dramatic and there's like lights flashing.
we all
In the
wish
suit,
our
in the
experience.
suit.
We all wish our experience was like that.
Because like you asked that, and all of us looked, and we're just like we all know it's the butt, right?
I
I wasn't
needed
gonna
confirmation
make it the
because
butt, but I knew everyone wanted
in my
a
head,
butt
the
friend.
second you said I have a vent, and I come out of the vent, I was like, it's in the ass, isn't it? And I just needed the confirmation.
That's why I had to turn it around.
Okay. Well, all right.
You're welcome.
Oh, I've made these choices with this character. Okay, let's go.
This is great because I have poisoning the guards with illicit drugs in my back pocket at any moment.
Oh, I also have
To get
that.
past
Illicit- Honestly, poison
We all
everybody
have
with these drugs. Everybody's gonna get a little high tonight.
Wow. That's where we're going. All
Not-
right.
not yet. That's
so
the
It
plan.
might not be the first plan,
Yeah,
but it's here.
it's absolutely the second plan.
Like the third.
Second and a half.
It's 2A.
Also, the after
I'll
party
be honest
plan,
with
depending
y'all.
on how well this goes.
That's true.
That too.
All right, let's see what Quish can find.
Yeah. So we're gonna come to Quish here. So here's the thing, y'all. Y'all see there are other Nautilid here, right? And these Nautilid are, hanging out, enjoying the party. You don't actually see them eat or drink anything because they're in these contained suits. But they are, doing stuff, being in motion, being a part of the party. But they're large, and people often have to move around them because they can't really see all that well behind them. And so they often move out of the way. They not to say they try to make themselves smaller, but they do understand that they are large creatures that can often get in things' way. So they're very well aware of this. But one just stopping does draw some attention. Especially when it's wearing a bow tie and catering outfit over top of the Nautilid armor. So I'm interested in how y'all address that before we get to what Quish is doing in this hole.
I think Sunder, when talking to this guard, right, they've been training him for this whole time. They notice that Quish has stopped moving because they've been keeping an eye on their compatriots here. Sun turns to this, kid and is like, "You keep your eyes on that group of nobility right there." And it's on the other side, right, of the ballroom from where the library is. Keep your eyes on them. I know something is going down here. I just have a feeling. You trust me, right? I've been at this for a long time. And they can swagger for a moment.
Yeah, dude, absolutely.
I'm gonna go check
seem to
out
know
the
your
other
shit.
angle in the library. I'll be right back. Trusting you
We're
on
supposed to
this
stay
one.
here together. You think I can handle it on myself?
I know you can.
Oh, okay,
You graduated from the School of Hard Knocks, didn't you? Prove it.
Yeah, I did.
Prove it to
I
me
did.
now.
I got this.
And we'll
I
see
got
you
this.
promoted
Yeah, I got
by
this.
the next. You got this. You got this, bro. Come on. You got this.
I got it.
You
I
got
got
this.
it. I got it. I
Eyes
got it.
On the prize. Don't let anything distract you. I know you could do this.
Mhm.
And Sunder kind of goes just very casually, like they know exactly what they're doing, right over to Quish.
Okay.
I I think for Tiffany, I'm walking around with a tray. I assume I have like maybe like a tray of like drinks for people to pick up.
Oh,
and
yeah.
so as I'm
They
wandering
immediately
and
put you on the talking to people jobs because you seem to have the personality to converse,
But I also have like,
if need be.
yeah, but I'm styled in such a way that like I hopefully am not recognizable, like just like heavy contouring and stuff, just like making my face a completely different shape altogether.
So far, no one
so
has
as
noticed
I'm like,
who you are.
So as I'm like wandering around and I notice Quish and other people noticing Quish, I will like maneuver my way around somebody and like make it appear that they accidentally tripped me, and to make like a scene. So people are looking over at this scene and this mess other than this stationary nautiloid.
Okay. I'm trying to think of a good role for this. I would say roll skulk. Roll skulk for this. And for the audience's sake, if you haven't seen this game before, skulk is normally about stealth, but it's also about misdirection, sleight of hand sort of thing. And this is supposed to be a sort of misdirection / deception thing. So what you got?
I got a 4.
A 4. Sweet. So a couple of people sort of stop and look at you, and sort of just look at you like, okay, are you going to get up sort of thing? This is not a sort of attract the whole room thing, but eventually one of the bosses comes out for Caked Up Catering, and they are like, get off the floor. What are you doing? What are you doing down there? You can't just fall over.
Sorry,
you can't blame them. You stay out of their way.
I wasn't blaming anybody. I'm really sorry. I'll get something to clean this up.
No. You go back to the kitchens. You stay there until I come and talk to you. And then kind of stare at you for a second.
Really sorry. I like look down.
Familiar.
So I'm not. I don't know what to tell you. I think I looked familiar because you saw me earlier. Okay. And I'll like scurry away. Wow, I just got chewed out by a manager in front of everybody.
You did, and that did draw some attention. Not like everybody's eyes, but that definitely had the security looking like, what the fuck is going on, sort of thing. And Peaches, what are you up to here?
So I've got my tray. I'm like circling, and I think less that like trying to distract. I'm more just trying to be in position nearby if like things go bad. So like I'm making my way to where my main circulating around people is like very close by in case anything happens.
Okay. So you're just kind of, you want to be in the right place if something goes down.
Yeah.
All right.
I am prepared at any moment to throw this plate of like prosciutto wrapped asparagus in someone's face if needed, but like we're not there yet.
Oh my god!
Okay.
Please actually don't throw it. Please maybe get a Ziploc bag, get a Tupperware. Yeah, maybe get a Tupperware. We all brought our Ziploc bags with us, right? So you can. Okay, great.
Quish, you slide out of your let's say duty hole and into the bookshelves, and your let's put it like this: these amoeboids, they are a moistured creature. They are not dry. And as you slide through these books, you notice that you are not doing anything good for the books. You probably ruined a few of them just along the way, just sliding between them. Yeah, it's like a snail trail sort of thing happening here. It's gross. But you do find that there is a space between this wall. It takes you some time, but there is definitely a space between this wall, and you can slide back there. What's back there? You don't know. You don't have all of your equipment because it's sort of attached to your I don't know what you want to call this thing. Your armor, your outfit, your skin, your suit.
His name is Works.
But as you slide behind here, you notice that there is what seems to be a very complex security system, and what also seems to be a very guarded door.
Okay.
Not by people, but machinery.
Yeah. I'm gonna slide back into the suit. So I slide back up the flap and get back in, and I'll there's a lot of machinery back there and a door, and it's behind the wall, and there's a lot of security. I could probably fit back there, but I don't think I can get, I don't know. It's gonna be complicated.
Kit does not do the ear thing, but definitely does the little head tilt because they have a tray, and tries to very quietly, without being noticed, ask Quish if they saw any, like, was there any kind of like lever or something, like open the bookshelf so like we could get back there, or is it just a squeeze fit kind of thing?
Could have looked for a lever. I did not. I just looked for the back.
All right, you
I'm
remember
sure
we had this
if we open
conversation about levers.
Get
Not everyone
smaller.
fits.
I don't know what to tell you. I found I might be able to open it from the inside.
Oh,
But if it does open, it will open the bookshelf probably and cause more people to notice.
okay.
I will be honest with you. I know you said get smaller, but I've never felt smaller than when that guy was yelling at me.
Should we go get him?
I fully think on our way out we should maybe rob him,
Okay, let's.
but not the tips.
Get the.
No, the tips are for
let's
staff.
let's get what we need first, and then we can
Do
fight
you think we're getting
upper
tips, too?
management. Okay,
Do you
eye on the
think we're gonna
prize.
get tips? Oh, okay,
I don't know.
sorry.
Focus. All right, we need to get into that room.
Well, if you want to cause a bigger scene, I can try to just open it from the inside.
We should probably make a scene like opposite, so people are looking not at the library.
Is there like a fire alarm in this building?
We could
What
Pull
if
the
we
fire.
broke
There
a
could be
window?
fire.
There could just be fire. Like that was the first thing Simon added. There could be fire. We could just start a fire.
Yeah, you have a good idea that there are several extremely flammable things in this place.
Wait, I do have an idea though.
yeah.
I'm gonna throw our halfling friend under the bus a little bit.
Okay.
I could make a distraction, I think.
Okay, if you can distract Quish, if you can open the door, I'll help get in there with you so we can see if we can get what we're after
Okay.
from the vault.
I will not have communication. As soon as I hear yelling, I will assume that the distraction has started and I'll open the door.
Sound plan.
Actually, how big are the communicators? They're not big, right? I could probably take that inside of my body with me. Or attached
Yes,
to me.
I
I don't
would
think it'd
say
be in my
yes.
body. That just got weird.
I mean, could be.
I just
Well, yeah, there's no really way for you to like wear
Yeah,
it.
you just gotta
It would basically be, and it would just float around, and
yeah, I'll take my little
You're you.
communicator.
I don't
I'll
know.
take my communicator with me. 'Cause that's tiny. And I'll weasel my way back behind the books again.
All we hear is just like a sloshing noise, like or like
It's actually-
like whatever Jello sounds like.
Gross. It's like Jello in a river. Just a nice
Yeah.
whooshing sound, a little bit of gurgling.
It's really soothing. This is white noise.
Start falling asleep.
We need to get some ASMR in here, I think.
Awkward ASMR.
Clearly, I'm gonna have to add some weird sound effects to really nail this crew.
Obviously.
Something for the future.
Perfection. Kit will get in position to be near to like run in once Quish opens this bookshelf door. We assume is there.
Perfect. So this is, you don't need to roll a roll for this. All of you will notice that, you know, there's actually not a security person like posted at the entrance to the library. The library does not have a door entrance. It is just an open sort of arc where you enter into the library essentially. But they patrol through here, back and forth, go into the library, come back out. And there are some people in the library just chattering sort of along or off to the side sort of thing. So it is not weird for, you know, catering to be in here to come talk to them.
Perfect.
So I just add that bit of detail there. However, there is something that does happen while you all are getting prepared here. And you hear clapping for a moment, and you look up, and it seems the lady of the house has finally made an appearance. She's taken her time, obviously, and she is wearing a long purple dress that essentially shimmers. It is almost like it moves with her to further accentuate everything about her. Her look, the color of her hair, which matches this purple of the dress. Her arms, which are well-toned, muscular, kind of like the Angela Bassett sort of thing jumping off. She is an elf. Her hair is done up into sort of a updo twirled around with a it looks like some sort of handcrafted crystalline what is the right thing to hold, like a hair clip essentially to hold her hair up there, and it looks like a tree, and the tree it changes colors subtly, almost like a holographic sort of thing as she walks down the stairs, and everyone's like, yay, yay, Lady Marilyn has arrived. And as she comes down the stairs, she lets the people show her all the love and attention here. She's soaking this all in. And there's a man at the bottom of the stairs who says, Lady Marilyn will be debuting a new portrait within the next few minutes. So please, you all enjoy yourselves. There'll be more drinks, more merriment, and prepare for this new image.
Oh my god, I wish I was her.
Tiffany, now is really not the time for the whole envy thing.
Are you sure? There's never a bad time.
No, I think that this actually truly counts as like an actual bad time. Like now
You know,
is a bad time.
Ever since we've met, even
And
before
to Tiffany,
this,
I'll add that you are seeing her through essentially a glass wall in
Yeah.
the kitchen,
glass off emotions,
so that
yep.
you can see
Mhm.
them.
Mhm.
Yeah. But you'll notice that the kitchen is actually one of the only places in the house all of the house has basically glass or some sort of see-through material walls, but this one is tinted essentially. They don't want people like staring at the help or the help constantly being looked over. And I don't know if that's a feature or maybe she just doesn't want people to have to see what happens, the nitty-gritty dirtiness of what happens in the kitchen. Because if you worked in a kitchen before, there's some shit that goes down.
You know, son, ever since we've met, you've been really rude to me.
I'm kind of just rude in general.
Yeah,
And you did kind of ruin my life, so
I did
it's-
nothing. I saved myself, and your partner made you the casualty. That is not my fault.
Yeah, well, you were involved, so it's still a sore subject. Okay, did you have a point to that?
All I'm saying is, stop ruining my fun. I want to be her. Thank you so much.
Are you talking to yourself? Didn't I tell you?
You told me to come in here and
We're gonna
sit
go.
around, and so I'm doing that, and I'm having a conversation with the smartest person in the room.
He looks around. He's like, I don't see any smart people in here.
Oh. Or were you looking in a mirror?
This is how you get fired.
Okay.
I hope you know this. Go on. You obviously are not meant to work in a place like this. You apparently think you're too good to work with us plebes.
I did not say that. You said that.
You wear it like you belong. You're not one of them.
I'm not. You're right.
He looks at you again. He's like, I do know. Ha! This is what you've been reduced to. Sneaking into kitchens, pretending to be a part of the families that you used to be a part of. High society does not suit you anymore, man.
I'm sorry. I wasn't aware that caterers were part of the family. I'm pretending to be one of you.
No, you're bad at it.
I never.
Look at them. They're invisible. No one sees them. No one stops them. You don't know how to wear invisibility. You do not know how to blend in with us normals.
Then why don't you teach me? Because I would love to know.
No, the only thing you'll ever know is sadness. Be gone.
Well, that's not true. I text my therapist.
Can we have a session in like an hour and a half, please?
I need you now.
Yeah.
Help.
I just got fucking roasted. And I don't think I deserved it.
You probably didn't. This dude seems like he's had a really bad day ultimately. Like, this is too much for him. He should not be in charge.
No, terrible. I guarantee you if I talk to the staff, they all fucking hate him and want to quit. And I absolutely will lead the walkout if I have to.
But you are being escorted out, and you notice this little halfling dude's like, all right, miss, you have to leave. He doesn't know who you are.
Well, can I just get my things first?
And he looks around, he's like, sure, but I'll follow you because I'm a badass, and I went to the School of Hard Knocks, and I am here to protect this party.
Truly? I can tell. And it's very impressive. What is your name?
And he's like, you see his face get red, and he's like, really?
You.
Thanks. I was just talking to someone who's working for the company, and they told me that, like, I'd be great. I mean, I wasn't supposed to take my eyes off of them, but then that guy told me that I had to make sure you get escorted out.
Yeah,
so we got to do this fast.
Yeah.
Like,
You're doing an amazing job. I just want to say that. Don't let anybody tell you differently. And also, I absolutely can see you running your own company one day.
my own company.
Yeah,
Really?
absolutely. The way you came over was very intimidating.
I'm intimidating? No one's ever told me I was intimidating.
Oh my god, you're
Like, I've been told that I can take a punch and I have a strong chin, and somehow, like, my ribs being broken heal faster than most other people, but never been told I was intimidating.
Oh, no.
That's
Very intimidating, and you wear
That's
it
awesome.
well.
awesome. Okay, let's get your stuff and get you back to the cart. They won't be leaving for at least another 4 hours, I know. So you're kind of stuck, but you know.
Strongjaw, what are you doing?
anything? You got food?
Oh,
What are you doing? You're not focused. What's going on here? What's the problem?
I was given another job. I was told that to escort this
Another job.
this lady out.
This?
Yeah.
That's not what you're supposed to be doing. Look, if you'd been paying attention, you'd see.
Don't have eyes and
I said focus, eyes on the prize. And they kind of like get down a little bit. I just found something out in the library. Something that I need you to know. That guy that we've been watching this whole time, that noble, he's here to assassinate the lady of the house. And you need to take him down.
go away.
can I tell you
Right
guys
now.
something? And like, I'm not supposed to tell, but I think I'm getting fired anyway. I think the caterer is involved with that. He's been acting very strangely today.
The head caterer?
The one who told you to escort me out. He says, do you see him? He's acting very high strung.
I think Sunder's face right behind, like the halfling is here and Sunder's face is right behind. So as soon as the halfling turns to look at you, Sunder like gives you a look like stop, we're so close. Like,
Okay. One of you is gonna have to roll on this. However, I'll let you assist whoever wants to. You'll have to take a stress, but you'll get an extra
What are
die,
we rolling?
essentially here. Well, you gotta convince him because he is now very, very confused about everything in life. So I'd say sway.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you have to sway?
I have 1 pip in sway.
Okay, I have 2. And then assist, so does that mean I get an extra die, or what does that mean?
Yes, that'll mean you would get an extra die. Sun will take a stress.
This does make sense given their dynamic so far.
Well, I got a 6. It's my highest roll.
Nice.
Okay. So, what are you telling him essentially? Like you're telling him that
The noble,
the head caterer is
the head caterer and the noble are in on it. I saw them talking to each other earlier, in very whispered tones, and the caterer normally doesn't cook, but I saw him cooking and adding some weird ingredient into one of the foods.
Do I need to tell the lady? Like,
No,
what
don't
should I
tell
do?
the lady.
No, they don't want to
You
know.
have to
about
act.
these things. Yes.
It has to be all action. And listen, I was gonna do it myself, but I've already risen to the top. I don't need any more acclaims or medals on my shelf. And I believe in you. You can make a name for yourself right here and right now. Tackle the shit out of that guy in front of everyone. Save the day. Be the hero.
And this guy's hyped up. His chest is puffs out a little bit. You're like, all right, okay, badass. I'm badass.
You got this. Intimidating, strong chin, strong jaw, rippling muscles. You can do this.
Don't let anyone stop you.
And I want you to know that this noble that I've had in my head for a while, this is a Avira. This is a bird person essentially. And this bird person is sculpted. Like that's the best way to put it. They tend to be a very strong group of people where they're from and very stringent in their beliefs. So their body as a temple is kind of like one of their ideals. And this, halfling is maybe, 3.5 feet tall. This Adonis-like bird person is probably 6 feet tall and a solid 280 pounds. And it's just casually, watching this party go on, not paying a single attention to this halfling that just goes charging full speed into him. And this halfling runs just screaming right into the leg. It's like, Skill and Fang, baby! And everyone sort of looks over as this happens. And he smashes into this dude. Quish.
That was the
You
signal.
slid behind this wall.
Yep, I did.
There is a very obvious lever. And you can even, now that you're paying attention, look and see that it's very obviously attached to a book. That very old school, you pull it out, the door slides, that sort of thing. If you'd have just turned around and actually looked, you would have noticed this last time. But, it is what it is. But you hear this
No one needs to
scream.
know about that.
And if there's ever been a sign given, this is it. This is the sign that you needed. And it slides open. And no one is paying any attention to this. They are looking at this halfling try to tackle this giant bird person, essentially. And he accomplishes it to some extent. He kind of puts the Avera on his butt. And it's just a look of confusion from everyone. And then you notice like several other Scale and Fang guards sort of like gather towards this incident. It is essentially a bunch of people flying to him. It's like, what are you doing?
Yep,
All hell
plan
is
is working
breaking loose,
perfectly.
essentially.
Well, that all
Plan
happens.
is working perfectly.
As soon as the door slides open, Kit rushes in to the vault to start
Yeah.
looking
Perfect.
to try to find this AI.
Realizing there's a
Like-
lever, I'll pull the lever and get back in my suit. Also, run in.
Son, are you
Yep,
going in as
Sunder-
well?
Yep, using that commotion, kind of just grabs Tiffany by the elbow and pulls us both right into the library.
All right. Now, do you close the door?
Yes.
This is an important question.
Yes, I do.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
And so, inside of this room, it is honestly a very small-ish room here. Not a whole lot of space for all of you to fit in here comfortably at all. But there is a console here to unlock this. Seems to be a door, secure door of some sort.
Well, time to get a hacking.
Yeah, let's check it out.
All right,
Okay.
Quish, do your thing.
And I start a hacking.
I feel like Kit's like hovering.
Yeah.
Kit's like
And
looking
you
and
brought
hovering.
your hacking kit with you too, right? Or,
Yes, I have the
Okay,
fine
that's
hacking kit. Does
Uh,
that give me like an extra
take
dice or
it.
anything?
I'm gonna tell you to take another die on that as
Okay. So risky. Standard.
well. I would say your position right now is definitely still risky. For sure.
And effect standard, limited, greater, extreme.
I would say limited, actually.
Okay.
There's a reason for that.
And that's 2 extra dice.
2 extra dice, though.
I did. What'd I get?
4,
A 4,
a 2,
and a 1.
Okay, so This system is complex. You're pretty sure you could figure it out, but this is going to take some time. And the commotion outside, you can't see it anymore because this room is one of those rooms that is very hidden in this place. But you can hear it, and this halfling is yelling. He's like, "They told me I was a badass. They told me I was a badass. And I had to take them down. I couldn't let them poison the lady of the house. I couldn't let them do it. It was him involved and that asshole fucking head caterer person. They're in it together, and they're here to kill the lady of the house. They're going to poison her food." And then one of them's like, "Who told you this?" And then they start to describe you all. Roll me another hack. Anything the rest of you are doing while this hacking is happening.
Yeah, we need to be like looking around to try to find, like, see if there's anything in this room that matches what we need, or if it's just is this like a next vault area to get into?
This is like, yeah, a hidden room to go into the vault.
Yeah.
Now, that does not say that the vault does not have any other entrances or exits.
Yes.
But
we should figure out an escape plan if we can't go through the bookshelf door again. Also, I did bring spy gear, so we do have some like mini cameras and things with us.
I think we absolutely cannot go through the library, just based on the noise that I'm hearing.
Probably.
Yeah, no, probably this is a sneak explosion out of here kind of thing. And Sunder is, I think, getting their detonator launcher
explosion.
ready.
Yeah.
They're just pumping it up.
I have an
sneak
extra
explosion.
detonator if needed.
Perfect.
For hacking, I rolled a 1, a 5, and a 5. So I have a starting ability that I don't understand how it works. It says when you work on a clock with a rig or hack and you study a schematic, fill +1 segment.
This does have a clock, so you would fill +1 segment on this. And I would say,
So that'd be twice.
this was a
then.
6 clock. Yep, this was a 6 clock. And given that you had limited success about this, plus your +1 on segments, I would say that you've hacked this thing now. However, I will also say that your position now is desperate, because someone has been put on to your scheming, and that may have some consequences as you go. But after you hack this thing, the door, it is not a slow creak sort of thing that you see in movies or anything like that. It is literally a door that you hear locks unlock and then smooth slide open. No sound. When you get in here, the vault is full of paintings. Tons. There are tons of paintings. It is like she loves her own art so much that she won't give it to anyone else. So she has a collection of paintings from when she was a baby. It has to be, because the styling is way different than what you see now. It is not the details. This is, but she's also an elf. So there's hundreds of years of paintings in this place. And finding something might be a little difficult. But you all can look. On that end, I would say, Quish, roll me one more hack.
With the position now being desperate.
And everyone else, with the position now being desperate, everyone else can roll study, I think. in order to just sort of investigate this place.
I got a 5, even though I only rolled 1 dice.
I also got a 5 with only 1 dice.
I got a 3.
Perfect.
With position desperate, effect limited, I got a 4, a 3, and a 6.
Ooh.
The effect would be standard now. I'm
Oh.
sorry, I should have told you that. But with the 6, you are you're still in this machine, and you realize that there is a sort of logging system in place here, and there is a log for this AI coming in. And the only reason you know that it's the AI is not because it is named like something obvious, like Astragations Inc.'s AI. It is named a person name. It is Miranda. And that is what the AI is named. And it has a model number, essentially. And that's what puts you onto what it is, and the date that it was placed in here.
Okay.
And it tells you where it is in the vault.
Everyone, quick! Miranda is the AI, and it's at... And I say the location.
Lagoda?
And this
Quish, use your words.
Oh, sorry. I switched back to Nevoid.
question the
they were
words
using
together.
their words,
Language.
it's just words that you don't understand.
Yeah, I'll tell them wherever the location is in the vault.
I actually like the way that you said it, so I'm just
Y'all are great. The vault is actually what seems to be, as you go further into it and you start seeing that it has aisles. This place is essentially goes down and up. One is to basically put it towards a attic part of the house. So essentially what you're seeing up top is an illusion. And then the other is a basement. The AI is actually in the top of the house. And Quish, you're able to put this together because the basement is actually becoming quite full of random junk and knickknacks. The AI is put in the attic because the AI is also part of the server system in the house.
How intelligent. The AI is in the server.
Because you got a 6, I'll also give you this. The AI knows that you're looking for it.
Oh god. Also, we should be careful because the hologram projectors come from this room. So if there's any moving shadows, that'll tip them off.
It's not this room.
I just meant like
This is
kind
not
of
the stuff that's on display.
Yeah, I just meant like if
Yeah,
we
in the
have to
vault.
go past that part,
Gotcha.
we should be careful.
Does the computer system, can Quish figure out like if there's a exit or like a way to get up to the attic from in here?
Can I download the building?
Oh, absolutely.
Great.
Yeah.
We have the
Aha, now I
schematics
have
now.
my maps.
Yeah, I'd say if you're looking in this computer and you're trying to get more information, that Miranda is actually talking back to you, essentially. Your queries that you're putting in here, like blueprints, she essentially just gives you that info.
Yeah, it's printed and it's on the top. It's printed. Get me the fuck out of here.
If Miranda
Essentially.
is talking to me, can I talk back to Miranda then? Not asking questions, be like, hi. Do you
Oh, if you type in
understand?
hi and you say hi, hello, yes, I understand.
And I like point to the screen and look at everyone. Which is it?
Kids
Which
watching.
is just yeah.
Yeah.
Miranda, do you want to get out of here?
And you get a very snarky reply that says, I'm not giving you all this information for my good health.
I mean,
Chop, chop.
Oh
Otherwise you're
shit!
gonna get
We
caught.
need to go get Miranda now.
All right,
I mean,
let's go.
technically,
out.
aren't they giving this to us for their good health? Technically,
I'm not going to argue with the machine.
Okay, lead the Quish.
Miranda has ability to turn off our oxygen. I'm not messing with Miranda.
but you know, if it's off for us, maybe it's off for everybody else.
Okay,
And some
let's not
people
test
in this
that
house
theory.
don't deserve to have oxygen right now.
Yeah, let's not test that theory till we're out of the house. Quish, if you have the map, let's lead the way.
As Quish goes running out.
And you make your way up to a stairwell. Quish, you realize the stairwell is a little bit small for you, unfortunately. But you can make your way up. You just might have to like tear some walls and leave a little bit of damage.
Did you ever see?
This was made for a smaller elven figure.
Did you ever see
essentially.
the Mario Brothers movie?
Oh my god, yes, absolutely.
You know when they're in the elevator, they make them start swaying. It's kind of like that, or just like sway
Yes.
back and forth, and just bounce off
Yeah.
the walls.
Oh my god, you're a Goomba.
Stuff is falling
That's
over.
a little property damage
Yeah,
in
all
the
kinds
midst
of
of a
stuff.
heist.
Whatever.
And you notice that you can hear this, that the vault door is being opened as you make your way up.
Let's go.
Sunder, could the stairwell be a good opportunity for you?
Yeah, you know I like fighting on stairs. My
I
favorite
was
place to
thinking
fight.
There were no more stairs behind us.
Oh, yeah, let's
Pretty
do
good
it.
fight. Both work.
And Sunder will kind of stay behind, let everyone run past them, and then start setting up some detonators, and then have a few more ready in their
Also, you're
launcher.
gonna blow up the stairs. Excellent. I love this.
This is
I have-
when we
Okay.
brought detonators with
Okay.
us, just in case.
In the room that we were just in, you said it kind of looked like it was a bunch of junk, more or less. Did it look?
Yeah, it seems like a lifetime of collection of things. Be it clothing, pictures, different knickknacks, all kinds
Yeah,
of stuff.
I'm window shopping.
Oh my god.
Well, we're running.
Okay.
I can multitask.
Fair enough. As long as we all keep going alive. Window shop to your heart's content.
Sweet. So when you get upstairs, yeah, it is very obvious that this place, which you could see from flying in above this place, was an illusion, because this place is laid out like a clothing store mixed with a bookstore. It has aisles and aisles of things. There's also what seems to be like a showroom, and this is where you can see where all of the holograms of the pictures and paintings are being broadcast from. And Quish, in your suit, you see where the wiring leads here, and so on and so forth. But you also see in the middle of it, instead of like what you'd expect to be a server, you see Miranda. Miranda is it looks like an elf, but you imagine that Miranda could be whatever she wanted to be. And she's standing there, arms crossed, looking at you, is like, so how do you plan to get out of this mess? And I actually think we're on our time limit. This is a great place to take a break.